Something strange is happening in Hollywood. One by one, some of the most beautiful actresses in the world are starting to look unrecognizable. The question everyone's asking is, why are actresses destroying their faces? Let's start with Jennifer Lawrence. She used to be praised for her girl next door look, fresh, expressive, real, but lately fans can't stop talking about her new face. Her nose looks sharper, her cheeks fuller, her skin too smooth to be natural. I mean, some say it's just makeup or lighting, but others are convinced she's had work done. And every time she steps out at a red carpet, well, her looks trend more than her movies. That's the dark side of fame today. People care more about how you look than what you do. Then there's Jenna Ortega, one of the youngest names in Hollywood, already facing impossible beauty standards. Fans have zoomed in on her cheeks and jawline, claiming she's had buccal fat removed or subtle fillers. I mean, she's barely in her 20s and already under the same scrutiny the actress's twice her age face. Honestly, it's like she took her role in Wednesday a little too serious. I mean, she's kind of morphed into her for real now, like in real life. I mean, I don't like it, but it's a perfect example of how social media has made it almost impossible to just exist without, being dissected. But also, you're so young, like why age yourself 20 years and 2 months? Come on now. Emma Stone is another one who has faced whispers about looking too perfect and botching her face. Now, her skin appears nearly airbrushed in public appearances, sparking rumors of Botox or fillers. Whether true or not, it shows how quick we are to assume that no woman can age or just change naturally. Erin Moriarty, known for her role in The Boys, has also been viciously targeted online after her face appeared slimmer and more sculpted. She's denied any surgery and opened up about the toll of bullying and body shaming comments. Now, fans are saying she completely ruined and botched her face and wishes she would have just, left it alone. Her story shows, though, that sometimes it's not the procedures destroying faces, it's the internet's obsession with perfection that's doing the real damage here. Then we have Bella Hadid, one of the most famous examples of, fixing a face until it's almost gone. I mean, she's openly admitted to having a nose job at 14, something she now regrets, of course. She said she wishes she'd kept her original nose because it connected to her roots. Now, her confession hit a nerve. I mean, it's a reminder that chasing perfection often starts far too young, and once you start changing your face, it's really hard to stop. I mean, she still looks good, but like stop now, Madonna is another cautionary tale. She was once considered one of the most beautiful and confident women alive, but her recent appearances shocked fans. I mean, swollen cheeks, tight skin, and a face that barely moves. She's kind of defended her right to look however she wants, and she's right, but it's hard not to see how Hollywood's obsession with youth pushed her there. And finally, the queen of botched faces. You had to see this one coming. Versace, Versace, Versace. Yes, Donatella. Over the years, Donatella's face has transformed into one that is very difficult to recognize, and hardly anyone knows what she once looked like. I mean, she has gone from looking like an angel to Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw to now again somehow an angel. I mean, honestly, it's a lot. But I hope she just doesn't do anything else going forward. With all of these stars, the damage is visible not just in the mirror, but in the culture itself. I mean, the line between beauty and distortion has blurred, and until Hollywood starts valuing authenticity over youth, we'll keep watching more famous faces disappear beneath the pressure. Kim Kardashian can't stop changing her face, and this is why we think that is. You think you're looking at the same face you saw on her 2007 debut? Think again. Kim Kardashian has been quietly rewriting her facial blueprint like she's, co-authoring a beauty brand handbook. But why? Let's unpack the tea, shall we? Firstly, the only, I've had only a little Botox era. Kim publicly claims she's only done a little bit of Botox in her forehead. And yet, the mirror and the internet doesn't exactly read just a tiny tweak. I mean, there's a dissonance between what she says and what the cheeks, lips, jawline, and yes, even that left eye whisper. Now, why the denial? Well, for years, the natural beauty narrative was a massive sales point. Kim launched cosmetics, she built shadows and highlighters around her face, like quite literally. The message was, I look this way naturally. Admitting major work might actually undercut the brand, right? But soon even she had to pivot. I mean, media, analytics, influencers, everyone sees that face through a microscope now. Let's talk timing. Now, in a world where everyone from, 22-year-old TikTokers to your cousin's best friend is going under the needle, Kim's level of change isn't just maintenance, it's evolution. Face wrap launches, new jawline contours, cheek shifts, it's like a brand relaunch. Her company, her image, the public, it's all interlinked. Now here's what's really going on, at least in my opinion. One, marketing positioning. Kim isn't just Kardashian famous anymore. She's an empire. Her face is literally part of her business asset. I mean, evolve the face and you evolve the brand, right? Two, cultural standard setting. Now she helped define Instagram face, the plump lips, the contour cheeks, the snatched jawline. When you set the standard, you have to stay ahead of it. Three, age and competition. I mean, at 40 plus in an influencer game where youth is currency, she needs to refresh the look while balancing her identity. So yes, there's revision, lots of it. And yes, some fans are calling it out. Lots of, people saying, what the hell happened to your face type comments. Now, the cheek implants used to sit higher, the lips used to read fuller. The public doesn't just expect an update, they demand it now. You show one static look for a decade and you're done. Kim knows this. Here's the dark underbelly though. By continually transforming, the message to the rest of us becomes, stand still and you'll fall behind. When the face keeps changing, so do the benchmarks. That's not just vanity. I mean, it's social pressure. The rise of injections, threads, sculpting, these are all the new normal. Kim isn't just playing the game, she's kind of rewriting the rules here. Now you might ask, does it matter? Well, yes and no, it depends who you ask, right? Yes, because she's massively influential. People buy the look, they strive for the look, they emulate the look. And so her face isn't just her face anymore, it's a template. And no, because at the end of the day, she owns billions of dollars. She can afford multiple surgeries, custom treatments, and easier recovery. You and I, not so much. Well, maybe you can watching this, but I know I sure can't. So while we critique, we also have to stay very realistic. So what's the main takeaway? Because you knew one was coming, right? Kim's face changes are about more than aesthetics. They're strategic. Every tweak, adjustment, refresher isn't just for the mirror, it's for the spreadsheet. She's kind of monetizing her own canvas. She's selling an image that evolves. And in the world of look at me content, that means constant changing, because in 2025, your face isn't just your face, it's your brand, your business, your social currency. Kathy Griffin's got a brand new face. It's bold, it's fresh, it's lifted, and it's worth every penny. You ever wake up, stare in the mirror and think, who is that? Well, Kathy Griffin just did that for the whole world, except she planned it. At 64, the legendary queen of savage stand-up was spotted in Malibu after her third facelift. Looking well, let's just say. If you saw her on the street, you might do a double take. Fresh from a Pilates class, rocking an orange Adopt Don't Shop tee, which is real AF, and I honestly applaud her for that one. She also was rocking her trademark red hair and oversized shades. Kathy has officially entered her I've earned the right to shock you era, and that she did. And she's not hiding it. On her podcast, she flat out confirmed, yes, it's my third, before adding, I know that's so vain. Nobody's coming to my shows for my face, they're coming for the jokes. She's not wrong, and honestly, I mean, that's Kathy, very self-aware, unapologetic, and always ready to roast herself before anyone else gets the chance to. This time around, she went to Beverly Hills surgeon Dr. Ben Tilley, who is the same one who did Sia's facelift. The difference? Well, Kathy's showing her results to the world instead of hiding under a wig or a lampshade or whatever else, Sia has done to hide her face for many years. She even laughed about the process, but made it very clear that it's painful. Forget anyone who says cosmetic surgery is like getting a tooth filled. Kathy says it's more like your brains are sliding around in there. Glamorous? No. Honest? Yeah, completely. And honestly, we love an honest, unfiltered comedy queen, right? She spilled every detail, her eyelid work, chin stitches, drains, nurses, and a stay in what she called a rich lady recovery center. She openly admitted the vanity takes over, and honestly, judging by her transformation, she's not wrong about that either. I mean, of course, Kathy's no stranger to going under the scalpel. She had her first nose job at 26, back when Hollywood's beauty standards were even more ruthless. Over the years, she's documented liposuction, cosmetic tweaks, and recovery photos, never sugarcoating the bruises, swelling, or scars. I mean, she's the rare celebrity who will actually show you the ugly side of beauty. So why talk about it now? Well, because Kathy thrives on transparency. She's not just inviting you to laugh at her punchlines, she's inviting you to laugh with her at the truth of aging in a youth-obsessed industry. She's turning every stitch and scar into a story, and every transformation into a conversation. And I mean, she had to come back and give us this, because remember a few short weeks ago when she was caught outside looking like Sideshow Bob and Carrot Top had a baby? Yeah, that was like extremely rough and really scary. I mean, like, is she unrecognizable now? Sure, a little bit, but that's never been her brand. Kathy Griffin has always been about reinvention, shock value, and just never letting anyone else control her narrative. Facelift or no facelift, she's still still the unapologetic, sharp-tongued wildcard that we came for, just with a little extra lift. Well, what do you think of Kathy's third face? She's like the Texas Chainsaw Guy at this point. Kylie Jenner, once hailed as the youngest self-made billionaire in the world, the ultimate beauty mogul, and a style icon for millions, is almost unrecognizable. Fans, critics, and even casual observers can't stop talking about it. Something has gone seriously wrong, and the internet is shocked. Let's start with her lips. Kylie's lips were once her signature, the feature that made her a household name, but over the years it seems the injections have gone too far. They're not just plump, they're swollen to the point where, her expressions look frozen. On camera, she often appears to be smiling, but if you look closely, her lips barely move. Fans have noticed that even when she laughs or talks, the natural movement of her mouth is almost gone. Lip fillers are supposed to enhance, not replace, and it doesn't stop there. Kylie's cheeks have also changed dramatically. Once naturally soft and youthful, they now have a taut, kind of like sculpted look that seems more synthetic than real. Some cosmetic experts online are speculating that she's had cheek fillers or even fat transfers done repeatedly, leaving her with that sharp, kind of plastic-like appearance. Now, the face that used to be the definition of smooth, natural beauty now seems almost alien-like. Now let's talk about her jawline. Kylie's jaw has gone from soft and rounded to sharp, angular, and almost unnatural. Some fans joke that she could now cut diamonds with it. I mean, experts suggest she may have had jaw fillers or even surgical contouring to achieve that extreme look. Now the problem? Well, it throws off her whole facial balance. What used to feel approachable and relatable now feels distant, almost robotic. And while, her cosmetic procedures have made headlines, we can't ignore how her changing appearance affects her overall vibe. Kylie's always been the queen of self-branding, known for her glow, charm, and a kind of effortless allure. But as her face changes, fans are noticing a shift. She looks less like the Kylie we grew up seeing on social media and more like a constructed version of herself. It's the kind of transformation that sparks endless memes, TikToks, and viral debates across the internet. Critics aren't holding back either. Social media is flooded with side-by-side comparisons of Kylie from just a few years ago versus now. I mean, some fans are mourning the girl they once, admired, while others are fascinated, watching every cosmetic tweak like a science experiment. But beyond the commentary, one thing is clear. This is a warning story about the dangers of overdoing cosmetic procedures in the name of perfection. Interestingly, Kylie isn't the only celebrity facing this. The likes of Kim Kardashian, Megan Fox, even some younger stars have experienced the slippery slope of chasing the perfect face. But Kylie's case is particularly striking because her image is the backbone of her brand. I mean, when your face is your business, every tweak is magnified 1,000 times. Every change becomes a public spectacle, and in Kylie's case, that spectacle has turned into controversy. So what's next for Kylie? Will she embrace a more natural look again or continue down the rabbit hole of cosmetic enhancements? Only time will tell. Something is seriously wrong with Selena Gomez's face. Yeah, I said it, and before you clutch your pearls, relax. I'm just stating what half the internet is already whispering. Selena just dropped her new music video for In the Dark, and the internet immediately hit pause. Not for the song, not for the visuals, but for her face. I mean, the transformation had fans spiraling. Some said she looked unrecognizable, others swore she'd gone full Hollywood lab experiment. The video itself, well, think moody, 80s leather, slicked hair, and lighting so dramatic, it looks like it came with a side of trauma. But when the lights hit her face, boom, the comment section lit up like a Christmas tree in hell. I mean, people said things like, what are celebrities doing to their faces? And how does she look in the mirror and think, yeah, that's the one? Brutal. Now, I'm no surgeon, clearly, but the public consensus was clear. Fillers, Botox, maybe even buccal fat removal. I mean, the whole facial starter pack. Some even compared her to a certain snake-nosed wizard, which yikes. Now, the internet has no chill, obviously, but here's the twist. Selena's not just another celeb chasing perfection. She's been through major health battles, lupus, a kidney transplant, lifelong medications, and those meds, they can literally reshape your face. There's even a condition called moon face. It causes puffiness and swelling as a side effect of steroids. So, while some people are screaming filler, others are begging for empathy, reminding everyone that chronic illness can change a person's appearance overnight. Then there's the brand issue though. Selena built Rare Beauty on being natural, raw, and real. Makeup for people who don't want to look airbrushed. But when her face suddenly looks filtered by AI, it clashes with that I woke up like this messaging. And so fans are calling out the hypocrisy, saying it feels like she's preaching authenticity while playing by Hollywood's old rules. Still, it's not all shade. Some fans came to her defense hard. They said, she's sick, leave her alone. And honestly, they've got a point. I mean, you never really know what someone's dealing with behind the scenes, and lupus is really no joke. So what's really going on here? I mean, maybe it's the meds, maybe it's editing, maybe it's a little filler, a lot of pressure, zero sleep. I mean, whatever it is, Selena's face just became a symbol of something bigger, the impossible standard of beauty in pop culture. I mean, here's the truth. If you look too different, people say you're fake. If you look too real, they say you're lazy. You can't win. And for someone who's already been through hell health-wise, the criticism has to sting, right? At the end of the day, Selena's still out here making hits, running a billion-dollar brand, and surviving things that would have taken most people out. So if her face looks different, maybe that's just what survival looks like. But I'll say this, whether it's filler, fatigue, or Photoshop, she definitely got everyone talking, and in 2025, that's the real currency, right?
Kylie Jenner has shocked the world time and time again when it comes to her looks. At the beginning of this year, when she was on red carpets, fans were calling her out for looking old. Now, she talked about it on an episode of the Kardashians and was crying about it. Talking to her sister Kendall about the rumor she'd been using fillers after Paris Fashion Week, she said, "It's a miracle I still have confidence and can still look in the mirror and think I'm pretty. I went on a journey last year dissolving half my lip filler. I even hate having this conversation over and over again. It feels like it's a waste of my breath because I think with me it's never going to change." Now, you'd think some people would then leave her alone, but people have come back 10 times more to drag her looks. Now, Kylie made her British Vogue debut on the cover of the publication's September 2024 issue, titled The Big Fashion Issue, and readers have mixed feelings about her appearance. One person tweeted, "Sorry, but she absolutely looks 60 years old. Like, this is Susan Lucci as far as I'm concerned. This is a desperate housewife. She lived on Wisteria Lane since 1967. Now, a lot of people agreed with them calling her old, and there's also a viral tweet comparing Kylie to her ex-friend Madison Beer. Now, Kylie and Madison are the same age, but Kylie looks about 20 years older. Now, recently, a lot of people have been calling out Ariana Grande for her present looks. When the trailer for her new movie Wicked came out, Ariana was unrecognizable. She dyed her hair blonde and ditched the ponytail. Now, since she finished filming the movie though, she's kept the hairstyle. Then a lot of people were worried about her weight and her face, accusing her of plastic surgery. One person commented on her looks saying, "It's distracting how sick and frail Ariana looks. Why would Linda look like she's starving to death? It's not just even her body, it's her entire appearance," they said. Now, Ariana has revealed that she's taken a hiatus from lip fillers and Botox injections in recent years. Now, the comments came during a video made for Vogue about her beauty secrets, during which she got candid and emotional about how her relationship with beauty has shifted over time. The singer and the actor had not previously disclosed undergoing any cosmetic procedures, but she admitted, "I had a ton of lip filler over the years and I had Botox. I stopped in 2018 because I felt so too much." Selena Gomez's appearance has been ever-changing since she got her kidney transplant and was diagnosed with lupus. She's been on a lot of different medication and it affects her weight, so it fluctuates a lot. Now, people have been commenting on how she's looked recently, and there was recently a video on TikTok that discussed the changes in her face over the years. Selena saw it and responded by saying, "Honestly, I hate this," wrote Selena, who's been open about her struggles with lupus. "I was on stripes because of a flare-up. I have Botox. That's it. Leave me alone," she added. Now, Selena first discussed what cosmetic work she had done last December when a commenter told her to remove her cheek fillers/implants. Now, in response, Selena said, "Ha ha ha, I've had Botox, baby girl." Now, some people don't believe her though and think that she's gotten work on her eyes and eyebrows as well. Now, in March of this year, Khloe Kardashian shocked fans yet again with her appearance. Khloe helped her sister Kourtney as she appeared in a promotional video for her brand Lemme. And let me say, people were absolutely brutal. One person said, "No, we are not okay because your alien lips take up half of your face and this is the 100th version of your nose, let me barf." Another said, "Those lips and glasses, she looks like a cartoon." A third person added, "Her lips are insane and not in a good way." During one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2021, Khloe said that people have accused her of having a face transplant but insisted at that point she'd only had one nose job. Now, where should I start with Katie Price? This past month, she showed off her 6th facelift and her 17th boob job. Yep, you heard those numbers right. Now Katie has been left unhappy with the surgery according to her friends. A source told The Sun Katie now needs her eyebrows redoing because the facelift means they're pointing up and she's worried she looks like Spock from Star Trek. She's really beaten up. Junior and Princess hate speaking to her on FaceTime because she's so bloody and bruised. They joke that she looks like Frankenstein's monster. Now apparently Katie also had surgery on her eyes and under her chin in Istanbul after her usual surgeon refused to carry out the work for her. An insider said Katie was determined to change her face again, and when her usual clinic in Brussels said no, she made new arrangements. Now it seems like she has an addiction to plastic surgery and she looks nothing like her old self. In September 2023, Miley Cyrus revealed a new look. She had dyed her hair back to brown and appeared to have a more chiseled face. Now this has led many fans to believe that she had buccal fat removal, and they are not a fan of it. One person tweeted the buccal fat removal and the veneers combo is kicking her butt for real. A post on a Reddit community discussed how changed Miley's looks are over the years. Now there has been speculation over whether the star has undergone any plastic surgery. Now Blac Chyna decided to reverse every single cosmetic procedure that she's had done on her body. She removed all her facial filler as well as went through a breast and butt reduction procedure. Now the 34-year-old used to be known for her exaggerated look, but now she's making some big changes. She spoke to Access Hollywood and opened up about the many procedures that she's had over the years and her journey in getting them reversed. She said, "This is my 5th boob job. I've had liposuction 3 times, I've had fillers, I've had butt augmentation," and she explained that she underwent an 8-hour operation to get rid of a 2-liter Coke bottle worth of silicone in her butt. Now that removal resulted in her losing 10 pounds. When speaking about the transformation, she got tired of having the surgery look because she feels that it's no longer flattering and totally changed her face. Fans loved her honesty and commended her for publicly acknowledging that she might have made a mistake, but she looks completely different now. Photos of Tom Brady have been circulating the internet, raising a lot of questions. Most people are asking, did Tom Brady get his buccal fat removed? And let me tell you, it sure does look like it. He looks pretty thin now. Now people may raise the point that he got really in shape and maybe lost a bit of weight, but we all know that Tom has always been in shape, and buccal fat usually doesn't tend to fluctuate with weight loss and weight gain, and the change would be minimal if it did. So suddenly seeing drastic chiseling in that area usually indicates a buccal fat removal procedure that's been done. Now he is aging though, so he could just be losing the fat in his face for that reason, but I'm not too sure it'd make him look this chiseled. Now in April of 2021, Zac Efron's appearance in Bill Nye's Earth Day special sparked viral plastic surgery rumors. A year and a half later, the actor told Men's Health that he was healing from shattering his jaw when he ran through his house in socks, slipped, and landed chin first on a granite fountain. Having to compensate for his injured facial muscles, his masseters just grew. Now a lot of people don't believe him though and think that he's gotten some work done in vain because his face has only changed recently, even though the accident happened almost a decade ago. Now Zac didn't even know about the rumors until his mom called him to ask him if they were true. He said, "If I valued what other people thought of me to the extent they may think I do, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this work." And for the past couple of years, fans have accused Nicole Kidman of getting plastic surgery. The New York Post interviewed licensed plastic surgeons in May 2022 and asked for their opinions. The outlet spoke to facial plastic surgeon Dr. Dara Loida, who has not treated Kidman but was confident that she had received plastic procedures recently. Dara noted that the 2022 pictures of the actress left little doubt that she had a facelift and neck lift surgery. She noted deeper facial structures have been pulled and lifted up, while her jawline and neck look tighter than would be possible without it. Now in 2011, Nicole admitted to trying Botox for a brief time, but ultimately decided to stop receiving injections. But now that it's been more than a decade, fans think that she changed her mind and has gone under the knife as she looks completely different.
Number 10. Kendall Jenner. Now there have been rumors about the Kardashian crew getting cosmetic surgery since the moment that they first appeared on screen. Each and every member of this family has been accused of having either a nose job or cheek fillers, but Kendall has one noticeable difference that stands out from the rest of her family. In side-by-sides, Kendall's eyes are actually larger than they once were, as well as more almond-shaped. Several doctors have chimed in online and claimed that there's no way she could achieve this look just by using makeup, unless, there's some special magical substance that yanks your face back, which probably exists, but it's suspicious, which is basically what a ponytail facelift is, so it's really the only real explanation. Number 9. Selena Gomez. The former Wizards of Waverly Place star has been dodging surgery rumors left and right for a very long time. Fans have noticed her face changing over the years. Side by sides from her Disney days till now show drastic changes in her facial features. Not only does she clearly have some kind of cheek fillers, but her eyes are a lot more cat-like than the original form. Selena has admitted to using skincare products in the past, designated to enhance features without the need of invasive surgeries. However, no foundation on this earth can give Selena the features that she currently has. It comes as no surprise to learn that Selena is actually a spokesperson for several beauty and cosmetic brands and has adamantly denied that she has received any major surgeries over the years. She's been shutting down rumors left and right for a very long time, even deleting photos from her Instagram because they received such massive slews of negative comments. Now, while it's never been confirmed if she's actually received any kind of work, just watching her on screen is enough to prove that the young Alex Russo that a lot of people grew up with has vanished into thin air. Number 8. Bella Hadid. Bella is actually one of the main reasons that this surgery is becoming so popular. When you compare photos of Bella 10 years ago to the ones that are taken this year, it is night and day. Not only have her cheeks noticeably shrunken and become more toned, but her eyes are a lot more almond shaped, and Bella was one of the first people to openly admit to receiving this treatment as a way to further enhance her already obvious beauty. Bella has been drenched in plastic surgery rumors for a long time, and in 2018 she clapped back at her so-called haters, telling them that she was horrified of what plastic surgery could do to her face. While this ponytail surgery is not the most extreme surgery there is, it's still an invasive one, and it's one of the more sensitive areas of your face to take care of, but that's okay as long as nothing gets, injected into your eyeballs, right? Everything's fine. Number 7. Nicki Minaj. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and plastic surgery, she only has one response. "What's good, Miley?" No, she denies it. Rumors have been flying around since the moment she first appeared on our screens and stages, and over the years fans claim to have inside information that Nicki has received cheek implants, both on her face and on her backside, with one of her closest friends turning on her in 2013 and claiming that she was given the 411 on the big old buns, but as with many things involved with her looks, Nicki denies any enhancements of any kind. However, it doesn't take a super sleuth to realize that she has totally received some kind of work, right? Whether it's plastic surgery or not, she just looks different. Side by sides show that Nicki didn't have these naturally almond eyes like she has now when she first appeared on our screens. She may have never confirmed the surgery with her lips, but most certainly did with her face, because it looks different. Number 6. Ariana Grande. We have accepted that the former Nickelodeon star may have had some subtle procedures such as fillers, maybe some rhinoplasty. The jury's still out on whether she had a nose job, as Ariana has never confirmed this and actually went as far as denying it on Twitter, although she does have a habit of sometimes editing her nose on Instagram, so who knows? We can't ignore the changes that we've seen this year. The singer has been rumored to have even more cosmetic surgeries towards the end of this year, causing her to look unrecognizable. The redhead that we loved on Victorious and Sam and Cat seems like a totally different person. Ariana's eyes are more almond shaped, she has dimples in her cheeks when she smiles, and she never used to have. Ariana has never confirmed if she's received surgery or not, but the face that we know and love is hidden behind a new Ariana. Number 5. Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger is a former model whose face has looked suspiciously smooth and wrinkle-free in recent years, leaving many to believe that she has had some kind of work done. A few years ago, a plastic surgeon named Dr. Omar Tillo weighed in on it to express, and he said that he thinks that she's received Botox, cat eye surgery, and dermal fillers. He claims that if you look at previous photos, you can see apparent lines and wrinkles around Kim's eyes, and these could be treated with anti-wrinkle injectables like Botox. She has also clear lines around her mouth area, which could be the result of being smoothed out with dermal fillers. Kim's skin is also much fresher and has more of a complexion. This could be due to several factors like laser treatments. A second expert named Reza Nazab agreed and added that he believed that she might have also had a fat transfer or a facelift. This could explain the almond-shaped eyes behind the massive cheeks. Back in 2012, Kim's daughter, Ireland Baldwin, insisted that her mother had not received any plastic surgery, while calling her the most naturally beautiful woman that there ever was or will be. Ladies, if you want to avoid any Botox, any other skin treatments, just listen to Ireland's mom. She hasn't had one treatment done because she stayed completely out of the sun all those years. She wrote it on an Instagram post. Kim herself has never addressed speculation surrounding her looks. Number 4. Catherine Zeta-Jones. When she attended the premiere of Entrapment in June 1999, she had the beginnings of crow's feet, especially when she smiled, but as the years went by, it seemed like those crow's feet vanished into thin air, and by the time this past year rolled around, she made a return to the mainstream, starring as Morticia Addams in the Netflix series Wednesday. She was a completely different human being, according to fans. Her skin was so smooth and her eyes were smaller than they once were, looking exactly like you would picture a person with fresh cat eye surgery to look like. Catherine was rumored to have received surgery after she was photographed entering a clinic in Beverly Hills, and she never confirmed that she received this specific surgery, but it's impossible to hide the obvious changes in the shape and face conditions. Number 3, Lil' Kim. For the past 25 years, she's been pushing the boundaries as a female rapper and breaking records. Lil' Kim's also considered to have pioneered mainstream love-positive feminism in hip-hop and has carved a path for many contemporary artists like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Cash Doll. In addition to her unique sound and lyrical matters, she's known for her breathtaking, flamboyant fashion style and advocacy work for various causes. However, the American rapper served as an unforgettable MTV moment that made heads turn a few years ago. It's tough to deny her natural presence and beauty. After her lip surgery and a series of facial surgeries, she became unrecognizable to fans. Literally, people at her concerts were like, "Hey, who's that?" This speaks volumes, especially in front of the people who adore you the most. It also means that Lil' Kim had too much work done. Staying relevant in the scene can be challenging as more female rappers rise to fame. Unfortunately, Lil' Kim's attempts to fix her perceived natural flaws took her commanding presence and gorgeous looks away. Number 2, Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay got her big break when Disney casted her to play 2 roles in the classic family comedy The Parent Trap. She played twin sisters Hallie Parker and Annie James, who randomly meet at a summer camp and discover their parents split them up when they were babies. The twins then hatch a plot to get mom and dad back together, and it is a great movie. I love it so much. Her career only seemed to rise from there, starring in cult classics like Freaky Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Mean Girls as, the main character, Cathy Heron. Unfortunately, her character took a step in the wrong direction when she was arrested in 2007 for driving under the influence of a controlled substance, for which she served 84 minutes in jail. Yes, minutes. Some people spend years in jail, but Lindsay got a little warning because she's Lindsay Lohan. Until 2022, her career was at an abrupt standstill, and she decided to take that time to make some cosmetic adjustments. She got some work done to herself, and the little Lindsay that we grew up with is now trapped behind a thin layer of silicone. Number 1, Cardi B. Cardi B has never been coy about the plastic surgery procedures that she's had done. During an Instagram Live in December 2022, she talked about a procedure she had done to her butt years ago, and it gave her followers a word of advice while doing so. Following the birth of her son, Wave, in 2021, Cardi B said that people thought she had work done when in reality she had gotten surgery in August to have 95% of her bipolymer bum injections removed. She went on to say that you should do your research and listen to doctors, and not just with, injections, but also anything involving your rear and all the other plastic surgeries and cosmetic surgeries as well. Like, really, just double check your sources, people. In 2019, the rapper got candid about having to cancel and postpone shows because of the need to recover from liposuction. And on Twitter, she talked about having to miss work for 2 weeks because of it. That same year, Cardi also told Entertainment Tonight that she had a chest lift after giving birth to her daughter, Culture, and was unhappy with needing to take time off. So Cardi's biggest thing is not that the procedures are bad themselves, but with the recovery time that it seems to take. Number 10, Madonna. What is there to say about this woman's career? Madonna has been stuck in our heads since we first heard her hits like Material Girls and Crazy for You. What may have also gotten stuck in your head though was just how gorgeous this woman once was. In the 1980s, Madonna was well known for her stylish duds and big blonde hair, at times channeling some serious Marilyn Monroe energy. It was unfortunate that Madonna felt the need to fall into the world of plastic surgery and injections as she got older. Photo comparisons from the 80s to now showcase the major changes, with her forehead appearing to be pushed out, as well as her cheeks and her lips being filled with enough Botox to give her the appearance of someone wearing a mask of Madonna over their own face. What's more is this combination seems to have molded her eyes into the almond shape of the cat. Fans have always been left wondering what she may have looked like if she never got any surgery. Would she still be a material girl, or would that material be riddled with stain? Number 9, Kendall Kendall Jenner. There have been rumors about the Kardashian crew getting cosmetic surgery since the moment that they first appeared on our screens. Each and every member of that family are accused of having either a nose job or cheek fillers, but Kendall has one noticeable difference that stands out from the rest. In side-by-sides, Kendall's eyes are actually a little bit larger than they once were, as well as more almond-shaped. Several doctors have chimed in online and claimed that there is no way she could have achieved this look by simply using cosmetics, unless they have some kind of a magical substance that yanks your face back, but it probably exists, but that's still very suspicious. Number 8. Bella Hadid. Bella is actually one of the main reasons that this surgery has become so popular. When you compare photos of Bella 10 years ago to ones taken this year, it's night and day. Not only have her cheeks noticeably shrunken and become more toned, but her eyes are more almond-shaped and cat-like. Bella was one of the first people to openly admit to receiving the treatment as a way to further enhance her already obvious beauty. Bella has been drenched in plastic surgery rumors for a long time. In 2018, she clapped back at her so-called haters, telling them that she was horrified of what plastic surgery may do to her face. While cat eye is not considered to be plastic surgery, it's still an invasion of one of the most sensitive areas of your face. But I guess that's okay. As long as nothing gets injected into her eyeball, everything's fine. Number 7. Selena Gomez. The former Wizards of Waverly Place star has been dodging surgery rumors left and right for a very long time. Fans have noticed her face changing over the years. The side-by-sides from her Disney days show drastic changes in her facial features. Not only does she clearly have some kind of a cheek filler, but her eyes are much more cat-like than the original form. Selena has admitted to using skincare products in the past designed to enhance features without the need of invasive surgery. However, no foundation on this earth can give Selena the features that she currently possesses. It comes as no surprise that Selena is actually a spokesperson for several beauty and cosmetic brands and has adamantly denied that she has received any kind of major surgeries. She's been shutting down rumors left and right for a very long time, even deleting photos from Instagram because they received such massive slews of negative comments. While it's never been confirmed if she actually received any work, just watching her on screen these days is enough to prove that the young Alex Russo we once knew has vanished into thin air. Number 6. Nicki Minaj. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and plastic surgery, she only has one response. What's good? No, she just denies it. Rumors have been flying around since the moment she first appeared on our screens and stages. Over the years, fans claim to have inside information that Nicki has received cheek implants, both in her face and her backside, with one of her closest friends turning on her in 2013 and claiming that she was given the 411 on the big old buns. But as with many things involving her looks, Nicki denies any enhancements of any kind. However, it doesn't take a super sleuth to realize that she has totally received some kind of work on her face. Side-by-sides show that Nicki did not have naturally shaped almond eyes when she first appeared on our screens. She may have never confirmed the surgery with her lips, but most certainly did with her eyes, because they're not the right shape now. Number 5. Ariana Grande. We have accepted that the former Nickelodeon star may have had some subtle procedures such as fillers or maybe even a rhinoplasty done. The jury's still out on whether or not she's had a nose job, as Ariana has never confirmed this and actually went as far to denying it on Twitter, although she does have a habit of sometimes editing her nose on Instagram, so it's kinda wishy-washy. We can't ignore the changes that we have seen in the past few years. The Santa Tell Me singer has been rumored to have had even more cosmetic procedures towards the end of 2022, causing her to look almost unrecognizable. The redhead that we all loved on Victorious and Sam and Cat seems to be a totally different person now. Ariana's eyes are more almond shaped, and she now has dimples in her cheeks when she smiles that she just never used to have. Ariana has never confirmed if she's received the surgery or not, but the face that we all knew and loved is hidden behind this new Ariana. Number 4. Kim Basinger. The 69-year-old actress and former model's face has looked suspiciously smooth and wrinkle-free in recent years, leaving many to believe that she's had some work done. A few years ago, a plastic surgeon named Dr. Omar Tillo weighed in on it to express his side, and he said that he thinks that she's received Botox, cat eye surgery, and dermal fillers. He claimed that if you look at previous photos, you can see apparent lines and wrinkles around Kim's eyes. These could be treated with anti-wrinkle injectables such as Botox. She also has clear lines around her mouth, which could be the result of being smoothed out with dermal fillers. Kim's skin also seems to be fresher with a more even complexion. This could be due to several factors such as laser treatments. A second expert named Reza Nizab agreed and added that he believed she might have also had a fat transfer or a facelift. This could explain the almond-shaped eyes behind the massive cheeks. Back in 2012, Kim's daughter, Ireland Baldwin, insisted that her mother had not received any plastic surgery while calling her the most naturally beautiful woman there ever was or will be. Ladies, if you want to avoid Botox and any other skin treatment, he said, ladies, if you want to avoid Botox or other skin treatments, listen to my mom. She hasn't had one treatment done because she stayed completely out of the sun all these years. Yeah, she wrote that on Instagram. I don't think that's true. Kim herself has never actually addressed the speculation surrounding her looks, but number 3, Renee Zellweger. When we first met Renee in the cult classic Empire Records, she was a baby face with bangs and brown lipstick, but nowadays she is unrecognizable. After making a name for herself starring as Bridget Jones, she continued to star in several comedies and romantic flicks alongside performers like Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, and Tom Cruise. In 2019, she reinvented herself appearing on the show What If on Netflix. Fans were shocked to see the differences between her 90s glory and her current state. Her eyes were noticeably smaller, her cheeks were more pronounced, and according to several sources, she had received cat eye surgery a few years back to help combat the effects of aging. What it accidentally did was make it so that Renee always looked like she's squinting. While she delivered a solid performance on the show, fans were distracted by the stiff facial features of their main actor. Number 2, Catherine Zeta-Jones. When she attended the premiere of Entrapment in June 1999, she had the beginnings of crow's feet, especially when she smiled, but as the years went by, it seemed like the crow's feet vanished into thin air. By the time this past year rolled around and she made a return to the mainstream starring as Morticia Addams in the Netflix series Wednesday, she was a completely different human being. Her skin was so smooth and her eyes were smaller than they once were, looking exactly like you would picture a person with fresh cat eye surgery to look. Catherine was rumored to have received surgery after she was photographed entering a clinic in Beverly Hills. She's never actually confirmed that she received this specific surgery, but it's pretty impossible to hide the obvious changes in the shape and condition of your face. Number 1, Jocelyn Wildenstein. This New York socialite is no stranger to the world of media. Ever since the mid-1990s, she's been famous around the world for being a literal cat woman, having received so many plastic surgeries that she now resembles a cat. I don't know, she looks more like a lion to me, but lion woman doesn't have as nice of a ring to it. Her journey started with the titular cat eye surgery, but it was just the first in many steps to get that perfect face. According to her friends and family, the surgeries were not intended to give her a Barbie-like face, but rather that of a lynx, which had apparently been her pet for a while. While she wasn't famous for a long time, it was the photos that were shared following her divorce from husband Alec that got her into the mainstream. Most of the attention was drawn to her looks, and she was quickly dubbed the Catwoman by the entire world. Despite being worth millions of dollars, Jocelyn has faced financial struggles over the past few years, and at one point even being sued by American Express for owing them $70,000 in credit. Her cat eyes may be trapped behind a massive layer of plastic and silicone, but they will always be the first step taken down the rocky road.